What's up, guys? It's your favorite Kiwi coach. Give me 6 months of your time, and I'll give you the best golf swing
of your life.
Whoa. So welcome back to the channel, guys. As you can see, we have Water Pro back again. We have a professional golfer lesson for you, which means you guys are gonna get material probably not heard before online. So Water Pro, why don't you introduce yourself?
こんにちは、和田明宏です。普段は山形のヒルズサンピア山形ゴルフ練習場、千葉県のさくらんぼゴルフレンジという練習場で自分の練習やあとレッスン活動をさせてもらっております。試合にも、挑戦しております。今日はよろしくお願いします。
よろしくお願いします。Let's just get a brief rundown of exactly what he wants to cover in today's lesson, just kind of where he's at currently, and then we'll go from there.
この間一番大事って教わったこの腕の高さに取り組んでて、ちょっとうまくいく時といかない時があるなっていうことなんで、
That's expected.
はい。で自分で気になったのが、僕基本ドローなんですけど、この高さをもっとこっちにやったらもっと下から入ってこうフックとか強くなっちゃうんじゃないのかなっていう感覚なんですね。あとはシンプルにトップが浅くなったからちょっと飛ばなくなりそうで、はい、っていうのがすごい気になります。
So I think in terms of answering that question, let's start there. Let's start with that. So I think in general, for the audience at home, typically Water Pro gets the arm kind of high at the top, maybe shaft a little bit laid off. Then from there, everything tends to kind of, because the starting point is kind of already close to the ball, everything tends to come down a little bit kind of close to the ball. And then from here, typically that's when he starts to try to redirect with the tilt. And then, typically flips through like that. The redirecting part is probably the most important part to explain why maybe he's currently drawing too much. Let's say I take a player that's over here, and then they re-tilt to try to get the club inside. Now, instead of being here, let's say we fix them over here. Now if they tilt, look what happens. It shifts path even further right. So then assuming that your face angle is kind of staying around the same place as it was before, that could, in theory, make sense why the ball's curving more than normal. So I think we can just slightly tweak the follow-through a touch, and you should be able to get that new position, get a little bit more distance, but not struggle too much with a hook or too much of a draw.
そうですね、そうなりたいですね。
So that's the answer there. Now, before though we get to that point, I think we should do the typical homework and get the first part down, maybe just go through the how much and when a little bit there, go through maybe some how much and wins for transition moves, and then eventually work into that point.
はい。
So
Okay です。
basically, lots of filming today. Questions there? Is he okay with that? Everything makes sense?
はい、大丈夫です。
All right, let's do that. So go ahead then. We're focusing just on lead arm height and then shaft position at the top. Try your best to get those 2 points. Then from there, I'll film, I'll see if he did it, and then if he doesn't, we'll start to get into the feeling change that he could do to get perfect. All right, so it is a personal opinion. Before we take a look at the swing, did he feel like he was able to accomplish the feeling he wanted to, or did he feel like it was kind of so-so, or actually not so good?
結構いいとこ行ってるんじゃないのかなと思います。
All right, so let's take him up to the top here and stop. Okay, so key point of interest is going to be basically the arm relative to the shoulder. So if we can see a little bit of his right shoulder or trail shoulder, that would tell us that it's not perfect.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that he's out of the range, correct? So what we would simply do, which I don't have access to analysis app at this current moment, but we would draw an angle on the arm and see what angle it is, and that would tell us if he's okay or not. So you're going to have to trust my eye on this one, and I would assume you'd be kind of in what we call right around 38-degree range, which would be within okay zone. So imagine an angle like this. So Yeonju-go would be kind of cold. This would be Kyuju, right? So you would be, I think, okay zone there. But you could do more if you wanted to be perfect. So kind of giddy range on the too high side.
もうここら辺な感覚です。
That was his image? Yeah. Feel versus real, right? So we'll go into the feel a little bit more here in a sec, but that's just the initial analysis. Okay, let's start with the shaft position next.
はい。
So ideal position would be right in line with the arm. This is not so crazy. I would say that if I drew an angle here, drew a line here, drew the next line on the shaft, you would probably be 20 degrees or less. So both points, I think, are kind of giddy range. Definitely okay, but not like perfect. So we could improve those a little bit more right now, but for overall, it's pretty good.
大丈夫です。かなりやっぱり感覚と違うなっていうのが、はい。
Different than what he thought he did. Totally fine. So now let's go ahead and dress. Let's go over the feeling one more time. First, we'll get into the direct correlators. Then we'll start to get into the actual how much and the when. So Water Pro, you should be a pro at this next question.
はい。
So let's start with the arm height at the top. What body part is going to be directly correlated to that movement?
はい。
Is it going to be the eyebrow? Is it the eyebrow?
はい。
Is it the ear?
とりあえず手が胸よりも低いぐらいなつもりがいいのかなとは思ってるんですけど。
Is it the butt?
左。はい。
Is it the knees?
肩かな。
Sorta, but watch this. Watch this. I can tilt my shoulders, and I can have my arms here, and I can also have them here. So I would say maybe some sort of correlation, but probably not direct, right? So let me rephrase the question. What directly affects where the arm position is going to be? What body part? All right, that's it for you guys on YouTube. I thought there's some very interesting parts throughout the video, especially when it came to the how much and when and just the process of how to get better. But let's hear the takeaway points from Water Pro himself.
今日はどうもありがとうございました。今日教えていただいた課題に取り組むとすごい上達できるんだなっていうことを教えてもらって、そのために自分がどういうふうに体を動かしたらいいかとか、どういう感覚でやればいいのかっていうのを教えていただいたので、すごく勉強になりました。ありがとうございました。
はい、ありがとうございます。All right, guys, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.